Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Please consider liking this video. When you like this video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this video. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is a controversy here as Standard is coming out to leak the SMS of General Ogolla. At that time, he was the vice CDF to Kibochi. And so, these rhetoric stories that William Ruto is telling Kenyans today, that it was him who literally decided whether to promote General Ogolla or not, is just a sympathetic story that William Ruto wants Kenyans to believe him. I want to tell you here, as today William Ruto reiterated that immediately he was sworn in, he had choices to either promote General Ogolla or not. And what made him to promote General Ogolla? They had a meeting, and this meeting with General Ogolla, General Ogolla, according to William Ruto statement, is saying that General Ogolla said that he had no defense, that it was wrong what he did and what happened at Bomas of Kenya during the electioneering period at Bomas of Kenya. And William Ruto told us that General Ogolla told him to have three choices against him. In one choice that General Ogolla told William Ruto, that is now William Ruto telling us today, that send me to court martial. Number two, have me retire. Or number three, William Ruto to forgive him what happened in the last general election at Bomas of Kenya. But now, according to the Standard is telling us there was a text that saved General Ogolla and even made him to be promoted as the CDF of the Republic of Kenya. And the text says, "Sir, this is not about security, but about politics." It was just a kind of short message that was sent to his boss, Kibochi. Remember, Kibochi was then the CDF. And so, Ogolla was sent at Bomas of Kenya in the realignment of security issues. But General Ogolla texted his boss Kibochi that whatever is happening at Bomas of Kenya is not about security at all. It is just politics. And so what William Ruto is telling you, that Ogolla even begged him, with three choices. This is literally exposing William Ruto. And so he must not come out to give us a lot of stories the way he said today.
When it came time for me as Commander-in-Chief to make a decision on the next CDF, it wasn't an easy decision as it should. It's always a decision of many balances. But let me say this about General Ogolla. All the recommendations that I got on the next CDF And all the advice that I got about the next CDF did not include the name of General Ogolla, unfortunately. But he was a military officer with a distinguished career. There was only one problem: the events of the 15th of August at the Bomas of Kenya. And so, I asked General Ogolla for a meeting. And I had a one-on-one, man-to-man, come to Jesus meeting with General Ogolla. And when we concluded that meeting, General Ogolla told me the following: Mr. President, I have no defense. I will not try to defend myself. It was wrong what happened. And you have three choices. Either send me to court-martial, or have me retired, or forgive me. That evening, went home after that meeting. And I reflected on what General Ogolla had told me. And in that reflection, I thought of my own story and my own episode at the ICC in The Hague, where circumstances had conspired, and I was there. Secondly, I also reflected on the brief that I had been given when I came into office as president. And I had been told there are 4 sensitive positions: that of the IG of the police, that of Interior, that of the Director General of NIS, and that of the CDF. And I had been told, you need to be careful who you appoint into these offices, because they mean a lot, and they are very sensitive. And I had even been told that, please, don't be shy to appoint members of your community. You will be safe. I had made a conscious, deliberate decision that we were going to take a different trajectory as a country, where merit, professionalism, and competence must come before ethnicity. And I made up my mind that General Ogolla deserved to be the Chief of Defense Forces of the Republic of Kenya. It is an appointment that I am very, very proud that I made.
We are living in a country that someone can just come out just to try and confuse Kenyans as if it was a favor of William Ruto to make General Ogolla to be the CDF. So hii mastori mnaambiwa na William Ruto leo na tena kesho atasema. Let us deviate from those rhetoric stories that William Ruto is telling us. It was in the rule of law that General Ogolla was to be the CDF. It was not a favor from Kenya Kwanza. It was not a favor from William Ruto regarding Gachagua. It was in accordance to the Constitution. In fact, General Ogolla was being favored by Constitution. He was the next to be the CDF. So hii story mnaambiwa sijui Uhuru Kenyatta ndiye alituma General Ogolla na Raila Odinga. At Raila na Uhuru Kenyatta ndiye walituma General Ogolla at Bomas of Kenya. It is not true. This is just a controversy that William Ruto is creating to confuse you Kenyans. So the reality is, it was just a text that was sent to Kibochi. A text that General Ogolla sent to his boss Kibochi, because General Ogolla was the vice CDF to Kibochi. So he was sent to go and see whatever is happening at Bomas of Kenya. And so then he sent a text saying, sir, this is not about security, but the politics is being played here. That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till you meet in another video.